you guys. Okay, so now we're going into the three steppers. So let's get started, okay? So as you guys could see that I did give you the setups as well. So let me go ahead and show you that. Okay, so in here we're gonna see that we're gonna go from grams. That will be your given, and then we're gonna end up with moles of nitrogen oxide. So in here it's moles. I'm sorry, this is moles to grams. So this is wrong. We have to, the given starts with grams. So we would have to start with grams and we end up with moles of unknown, right? So we're going to be using this one, as you guys can see on the top. Okay. So now what we're going to do is, let's get started. We're going to start with our given. Okay, our given is based on the number that they give you. So it will be 824 grams of NH3. Okay, 824 grams of NH3. Okay, your unknown is going to be based on what they're asking. So how many moles of NO? So that will be your moles, and that will be NO. Okay, and then what's next now is molar mass. So molar mass, if you guys remember, it's 1 mole equals molar mass. So molar mass is your grams of everything, okay? So if we're going to be looking at the molar mass, we're going to be looking at the molar mass of basically of your given, okay? So it's always going to be your given on this one, okay? So in here, it would be NH3, okay? So for this one, you need to make sure that you get so like nitrogen is 1 and hydrogen has 3 of them. So nitrogen is 14, and you do have the link. If you click on periodic table in there, it will have a link and it'll have the periodic table there for you. But nitrogen has 14.007. And then you're basically gonna add, because it's all together, okay? You wanna get, the molar mass of everything. So it's 3 of them, so it will be 3 and then times, and then hydrogen is 1.008. So 1.008, okay? So basically, mainly because each hydrogen has 1.008, that's why we have to multiply 3, because there's 3 of them. And there's only 1 nitrogen, so you don't have to do any multiplying here. You just have to put 1 of those, okay? So in here, let's go ahead and calculate it. And you do have a calculator. This is just basic math. So 3 times 1.008 and then plus 14.007 would equal to 17.031 grams, okay? So, so now we are ready to start with the mole ratio. Okay, the mole ratio, and we are going to need the mole ratio of this, okay, because we are going from one compound to another compound. You see that? You could tell that you're going from here and you're going to another one. So that's why you gotta use a mole ratio. So all of them, you're gonna end up with a mole ratio. Okay, so you're gonna need the mole ratio, period. Okay, so that's why you are gonna be your unknown over your given. And then keep in mind that also your equation. You gotta use equation. So the numbers is based on the equation. Okay, very, very important on the number. Okay, that's where you get the number for this. It's not going to be this number, never. That given is, you're never going to use it. Okay, you just use it with a given, that's it. Okay, this only guides you with this. That's it. Okay, Both of them are going to be moles no matter what. Okay, both of them. Okay, it's always going to be mole over mole. So what we need to get is the unknown, the NO. So that will be your NO. And then the given is NH3. So NH3. And then again, the number is based on the equation. So you look for NO. So NO has a 4. It will be a 4. And then you look for NH3, and that one also has a 4. Okay? So now you are ready to set it up. Okay? So obviously we need to fit the molar mass, and we've got to fit the mole ratio. And truthfully, if you just really look at this, it helps you a lot in the guidance of this. Okay, so first thing first, okay, is always, and without even looking at this, really, we know that we always start with your given, always. So your given is always going to start right here. Okay, that's very important to understand. That's 824 grams of NH3. And keep in mind, we never use this part, okay, or you could just put a 1. Okay, so we're done with given. Okay, and remember, you never really use unknown. It's just really just to check your answer towards the end, if it is. Okay, now where are we going to use? Now this is grams. You see how this is grams of NH3? Well, this one has to have grams of NH3. Okay, so I need you guys remember your grams of NH3 is right here. Okay, that's my NH3 and that's my grams, right? Because molar mass is a grams. So that, the 17.031 is what goes in here. That is a molar mass, which equals to 1 mole. Okay, now if you get stuck, all you have to do is look at here. Oh, okay, my grams of my given, that's my given. Molar mass of the given, so yeah, that's my molar mass, right? That's a given, NH3. Okay, and that's the molar mass, right? And that, you see that 1? You see the ones, they even give you the ones. So it's 1 mole, okay? And then the last one is your mole ratio. Okay, and it even tells you, oh, coefficients of the balance. Why? Because the numbers are always from the equation. Those numbers are called coefficients, the big numbers. Okay, but here you just need from NO and NH3. Okay, that's it. Okay, so the last part will be your mole ratio, which is 4 moles of NO and 4 moles of NH3. Okay, and then again, all you have to do in the calculator is multiply the top part, then you multiply the bottom part. Of course, you still have that division line. Okay, so let's multiply it. So 824 times 1 times 4 equals 3,296. Okay, and then it's 17.03 times 4. It's 68.12. So remember that you still have to divide. Okay, so you need to divide those two. So 3296 divided by 68.12 equals 48.39. And then, of course, what's the units? So if you think about it, you see how it's grams and grams of NH3? That canceled. Okay, you see how it's moles and moles? Okay, and by the way, this is moles of NH3 still. Okay, so that cancels. Okay, and you're only left with moles of NO, which is what we're looking for. So that will be 48.39 moles of NO. That is your answer.